11 o'clock on this late Wednesday night, February 14th, 2018. It is Toto for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Wednesday night, February 14th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Time is 11 o'clock on this late Wednesday night. Top story Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news is 17 killed in shooting at high school in Brooklyn, Florida, authorities said. Scores of top White House officials lack permitted security clearances. Heidi Todd, missing South Carolina girl found safe in Alabama. A doctor reported captured in Mississippi. Stormy Daniels' tail gains renewed momentum with Trump lawyer. Senators strike bipartisan deal on immigration despite veto threat. Jacob Zuma's legacy is awakened South Africa. More Israelis believe police at NATO poll show. Taliban appeals to American people to rationally rethink war effort. Syria's war has never been more international. EPA chief has unusual waiver to fly in the first or business class. NSA shooting. Officer injured at Fort Meade Security Gate 3 in custody. Romney prepares to launch Senate bid Thursday, but not does to foil to President Trump. Attenborough pot shop law on the revision. Mansfield resident to be auditors Red Cross hero. State approves plans for a new Edinburgh High School. North Edinburgh men ordered to pay restitution for gas theft. North Edinburgh Selectman John Randall has raised a question about a theoretical definite exclusion proceeding before his board members move forward with a Proposition 2.5 override. Both disabled residents deserve to know what lies ahead. Edinburgh assault suspected denied by grand jury. Former Mansfield chocolate factory engines close to reuse. New Mansfield highway facility is state-of-the-art. Lamp pole lands on went to business after car crash. Musk says on his space for millions of years. Legend that monks domesticated rabbits for food. The truth is more complex. Cryptocurrency miners are limited the search for an alien life now. A soul storm is approaching Earth. In Yamam arrested for feeding her autistic daughter bleach after Facebook group cited it as a cure. Flu warfare may look different next year. FDA approved first blood test that can help us diagnose a concussion. Report details harm the crew by the diplomat but offers no cause. Peter Channel News Time is 11:01 on this late Wednesday night, and it is time now for a traffic and trend report on this late Wednesday night. Baby! Let's study off on the MBTA where subway system is looking good. Commuter rail and ferries out looking good. Alright. Look at the highways and byways of New England 84 eastbound side. Little Slow after Route 81 Waterbury, Connecticut. 25 on the northbound side. Little Slow Bridgeport stretch. 95 on the southbound side. The Little Slow just round after Route 165. 295 on the southbound side. Little Slow just round Route 14 in Justin. And 120 on the southbound side. Little Slow between 124 in Canton and the Braintree Split. Mass Pike westbound side. Little Slow Newton Corner 93 on the northbound side. So between Boston and Bedford. 93 at the northbound side, hit breaks around Route 485 Lawrence. 290 westbound side, it is slow around Worcester Stretch and Western Massachusetts on west on. Looking good. And from Interstate 89, southbound side, little slow getting with an upstate Vermont. And main turn back on the northbound side, little slow Kittery, Maine, and South Portland's Spur to Main turn. It's a little slow after main turn back in South Portland. Peter Channel News Time is 11:02 on this late Wednesday night, and it is time now for a weather report. And take a look at the radar satellite illuminate shows some clouds coming out of a bunch of substituted New York line, the A7 corridor from Albany down to New York City, and some clouds coming out of the western portions of Massachusetts and central and western portions of Connecticut, and the clouds, and this is a lot of rain, showers, and storms stretching on the line from Pennsylvania all the way down to western New Jersey and several portions of New York State and northeastern and central portion of Maryland and northeastern West Virginia and northern Virginia and western portions of Virginia. And they're headed towards the east. And looking at this futurecast radar, for the moment, we can see the rain headed towards Connecticut by about 1 a.m. and then make its way toward Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts by about 2 a.m. and Cape Town's by about 4 a.m. and the clouds will roll in throughout today tomorrow. With some patchy rain showers down around Pennsylvania and New York State. And then the heavy band of rain showers will make its way toward central and western Pennsylvania around the Pittsburgh area by about 6:30 p.m. Alright, looking at the temperature spread, it is in the 30s for much of New England, to 43 in Waterbury, Connecticut, while it's in the 20s to 30s for much of northern New England, except for a few teens up for New Hampshire. Right now, in North Massachusetts at the 11th hour. Right now, North Massachusetts at the 11th hour. (33 degrees on temperature, humidity 9%, 2.30 degrees, and the barometer 3.03 inches, and it's steady. And the wind speed is south-southwest and calm. Okay, hazardous weather outlook. Accumulated snow is possible Saturday night and Sunday morning, and may eventually require the need for winter weather hairlines. However, the track is snow will determine where we receive just a glancable fast-moving snowstorm or the potential of the precipitation of form of rain. A lot of uncertainty remains with this potential event, thus stay tuned for the latest forecast. And the European model could have some snow, while the GFS model could have nothing. So, models. We will keep our eyes peeled to models of what this storm will do. Okay, looking at the forecast, it goes like this. For tonight, scattered showers, mainly between midnight and 5 a.m. There is a fog between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Otherwise, the currents cost about 35 degrees, not south wind, anticipation 50%. New precipitations less than 10 minutes possible. Thursday, there is a intense fog between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Otherwise, clouds got high about 54 degrees. Cloud will be becoming in the southwest wind 5 to 8 miles in the afternoon. Precipitation is 0% Thursday night. Showers likely maybe after midnight. Clouds got about 44 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Precipitation is 70%. New precipitations between 10 to inches possible for Friday. Chance of shower maybe before 9 a.m. Patch fog between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Otherwise, most clouds about 55 degrees. Light southwest wind becoming west wind 5 to 10 miles in the morning. Wind gust size 29 miles an hour. Precipitation 40%. New precipitations less than 10 inches possible Friday night. Most of the coast about 21 degrees. Northwest about 6 to 10 miles an hour with a gust size 30 miles an hour for Saturday. Most of the skies about 35 degrees. And Saturday night, snow like May between 7 p.m. and 4 a.m. Most skies about 27 degrees. Precipitation 70%. For Sunday, chance of snow before 7 a.m. Most of the Sunday podcast about 43, about 26 degrees. Precipitation 30%. Washington's birthday, a chance of showers after 3 p.m. Most of the skies go out 44, about 30 degrees. Precipitation 40%. Tuesday, most of the clouds go out 54, about 43 degrees, precipitation 30%, and for Wednesday, a chance of showers, plenty skies go out 53 degrees, and precipitation 30%. Peter Chill News Time. 11:06 p.m. on this late Wednesday night. Time now for Sports Nightly on this late Wednesday night. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Boston Celtics had a promising start with a 16-game winning streak, and they were up and down, but they are going into the All-Star break limping. Lord, what went wrong as the Boston Celtics fall to old friend Doc Rivers and the LA Clippers. 129 and 119, and the Celtics never led in this game. Never, ever led in this game, as the Boston Celtics had a lead of 4, and that was it, as the Celtics kept on battling all game long, but they came up short as they fall to the LA Clippers. 129-119 to drop to 40-19 of the season, as DeAndre Jordan had 30 points in the win for the Clippers. Wow, for the Celtics it was Kyrie Irving had 33 points in the loss for the Celtics. Next up for the C's, they'll be in Detroit, taking on the Detroit Pistons. Game time, 7 o'clock. We take a look at the NBA standings. Celtics are 2 games behind the Toronto Raptors for first place in the Eastern Conference. And Cleveland has got the 3rd seed, 6.5 games. So, Coach Stevens and the Celtics have the All-Star break to sort out what is going on with the Celtics, because these, if you want to win games in the NBA and try to make it towards the playoffs, these slow starts for the Celtics are unacceptable, because the Celtics need to play 60-minute basketball and the Celtics 48-minute basketball. The Celtics need to have everybody pitch in to do their part, because the Celtics are a young team and it's growing pains, so the Celtics are going to work it out and focus on the second half of the regular season. But 40-19 is still a respectable first half record. Because if you want to catch up on Toronto, then you gotta win the games that you are playing. Alright, look at that. Other NBA scores. Detroit Pistons over the Atlanta Hawks 104-98. Charlotte Hornets over the Orlando Magic 104-102. Philadelphia 76ers over the Miami Heat 104-102. Indiana Pacers over the Brooklyn Nets 108-103. Washington Wizards over the New York Knicks 118-113. Toronto Raptors over the Chicago Bulls 122-98. Houston Rockets over the Sacramento Kings 109-1. Oklahoma City Thunder over the Memphis Grizzlies 121-114. North Pelicans over the LA Lakers 139-117. Utah Jazz over the Phoenix Suns 96-90. 3:37 left in the fourth quarter with 6.6 seconds left in the first quarter. Portland Trailblazers leading the Golden State Warriors 40-23. Alright, looking at some NHL scores. Colorado Avalanche over the Montreal Canadiens 1-0. 18:43 in the second period. Florida Panthers over the Vancouver Canucks 4-2. And the Toronto Maple Leafs over the Columbus Blue Jackets 6-3. Okay. Looking at some college basketball scores. Xavier 89, Seton Hall 81, 3:19 in the second half. 59-56 for the lead in Georgia by 3 points with 16 seconds left in the second half. 5:37 in the second half. It's Nichols 63, Sam Houston State 61. UNLV leading the Air Force 44-38 with 15:43 left in the second half. 14:51 in the second half. It is Fresno State 46, San Jose State 36. Cal State over 38. It is UC Riverside 33, 16:58 left in the second half. Boise State 4, Nevada 2 with 17-17 left in the first half. Auburn 76, Kentucky 66, Wake Forest 79, Georgia Tech 62. It is at North Carolina State 74, Syracuse 70. It is St. John 77, DePaul 76, Providence 76. It's Middleover 71. It's Florida State 81. It's Clemson 79, final overtime. Duke 74, Virginia Tech 52. It is Michigan 74, Iowa 59. It's UCF 72, South Florida 57. It's Vanderbilt 81, Mississippi State 80. It's Kansas State 82, Oklahoma State 72. It's Fort Wayne 90. It's Western Illinois 74. It's Davidson 74, VCU 63. It's George Mason 85, Dayton 67. It's St. Joseph 71. It's Fordham 55. George Washington 83, Massachusetts 72. It is American 60. It's Boston University 56. It is Holy Cross 70. It's Army 65. Bucknell 94. It is Laura Maryland 53. It is Lehigh 88. It's Colgate 78. It is Davie 71. It is Lafayette 69. It is Detroit Mercy. It's Cleveland State 75. Detroit Mercy 72. Youngstown State 75. Oakland 73. Houston Baptist 77. It's Northwestern State 70. It's East Carolina 82. Tulane 80. It is McNeese 76. It's Central Arkansas 72. It's Southeast Louisiana 71. It is North Wallet 64. It's David F. Austin 87. It's Texas A&M Scorpio Trinity 68. It is Lamar 85. It is Encounter Word 62. It is South Dakota 85. Oral Roberts 67. It's Drake 90. It's Indiana State 76. It is Bradley 70. It's Illinois State 58. It is South Illinois 81. It's Missouri State 80. Final overtime. It's Loyola Chicago 80. It's Valparaiso 71. Indiana 78. It is Illinois 68. It is Memphis 70. It's SMU 67. It's Denver 94. Omaha 78. It is New Mexico 78. It is Utah State 63. It is San Diego State 6. It's Wyoming 0 for 18-31 left in the first half. Now, not Lancers ice hockey team fall to the Foxborough Warriors at Foxborough Sports Center 3-2. Goals for the Lancers came on Brendan Aiden and Patrick Donahue. Lancers will have final 2 games of the regular season. Tuesday, Kings are going to get Saginaw, and next Wednesday, senior night against Dedham. And the not Lancers. Boys basketball team defeats Seacock 56-41, and Seacock behind Griff Mackler, Nick Ruby's 21 points. Next up for the Lancers, they'll be in Medfield on Friday night. Alright, take a look at some Wheat Lions results. Wheaton men's basketball defeat Coast Guard 91-73 to go to 50-9 in the season. Liam Bruno put on 30 points to win for the Wheat Lions, while the Wheat Lions women's basketball summoned a 75-50 loss at hands of the Emerson Lions. Chelsea rated at 10-11 points in the loss for the Lions. For Wheaton. Okay, take a look at the USA-Canada women's hockey game and through 2 periods. It is Canada leading USA 1-0. Sean White captures gold with monster third run. Jamaican women's bobsled coach quits days before the team's Olympic debut. Radio host Patrick Carter fired after Chloe Kim remarked. Oakland Raiders kicker Sebastian Janik's won return after 18-year run with the team. Atlanta Hawks paid for one of the fans who met in the home game. Danica Patrick flies for Berta the NASCAR expedition on final Daytona ride. NBC Mills sorry for suggested marriage is bad for skiers. Palpatine lawsuit claims Blake Griffin beef with Chris Paul. Stepmother's children for Kendall Jenner. Michaela Schiffer in a position of putting up the first one of the Olympic giant slalom. Tragic car crash involved with Bill Lass leaves tournament chicken. Can Cincinnati Trading save Boston Sports Radio from itself? Does the average Adam Rippon spot top treated than him? Redskins Sua Cravens reportedly reinstated by NFL after contemplated retirement. Former Art reels that failure. Tito Francona, former Indians manager, dies at age 84. Cleveland Browns Todd Haley will have a big say. The new quarterback uses his own playbook and takeaways. And Exodus XX Engine 1 federal charges dropped their corruption case. And that's gonna be it for Sport. The Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Wednesday, February 14, 2018. People Williams, hope you have a good night with a good positive to the I'll see you tomorrow morning in the Morport. Hope you have a good night.